sympathy. I don't mind, cause you mean that much to me. Ain't too proud to be, sweet darling, please don't leave me. Don't you know? Ain't too proud to plead, baby, baby, please don't leave me.
And yes, I'm back again. And this week what I want to talk about is greenhouse emissions, this problem that we have with excessive greenhouse emissions. Because I don't understand why it's actually such a difficult and complex issue to resolve. Surely, you know, all you need to do is get rid of the greenhouses, smash the greenhouses to bits, grab a hammer, grab an axe, grab a piece of wood or something, and just smash all the greenhouses to pieces until they're all tiny pieces of glass like that. All over the world, all the greenhouses. And then just make a pot out of pottery or something. That's what you make pots out of. Make them out of clay, don't you? There you go, and then they become pottery. But anyway, you make a pot, you know, make an ashtray or something, and put the bits of glass around the outside, a sort of mosaic type pot or ashtray. And just get rid of all these greenhouses, and then surely, well, there wouldn't be any greenhouse emissions, would there, if there's no greenhouses? It's as simple as that. And it didn't take a scientist to work that out, did it? I'm no scientist. Oh boy, I don't know why that is so difficult to work out. And anyway, why this obsession with tomatoes? I mean, really, is eating tomatoes and hydroponic lettuces more important than having a future worth having for our children? No. Is it more important to have beautiful tomatoes grown in greenhouses than having a decent climate? No. I mean, I was looking forward to a return to the time of the mammoths. You know, with the Ice Age coming, as it surely would be at some time, because there's always periods when the world goes into Ice Age, and it's just all gone to mud, isn't it? With this greenhouse warming, there's no mammoths going to be turning up at all, because everything's going to be too warm, and there's not going to be an Ice Age at all. It's all going to be parrots everywhere, flying around in very cool places like Siberia. And people are going to be lying on deck chairs in Siberia and playing volleyball in the Arctic with polar bears. The polar bears can knock the ball back. Ding, ding. The polar bear will hit it on its head like that. And it can go like that. And it's just going to be a big, I don't know, a big sort of holiday park or something, isn't it? I don't know. Just give up eating tomatoes. I don't know, just grow tomatoes and lettuces in hot countries. And then from those hot countries we can export them to the people who live in countries where they have to have greenhouses, because this greenhouse effect is a very dangerous thing. And the world's warming up at an extremely alarming rate. Such a rate that the icebergs down at the South Pole, for example, are melting so quickly, and the sea level is rising very gradually, but over a long period of time it's going to be encroaching on some of our major cities, like New York, for example, which is right next to the sea, isn't it? And it's going to be coming up, and I think it'll just wash down the streets there, and people will be going to Wall Street there, and they'll be like canoeing. They'll be like the Indians. And the Indians used to live in Manhattan, didn't they? I know they did. And that's how it'll be. It'll be like that yet again. Oh yes. It'll be like canoeing to work in New York. And I don't know, there'll be people swimming past. Woohoo! This is great, isn't it? Where are you off to? Oh, I'm just going to Wall Street, as you do. I don't know what else is in Manhattan. I've never been there. And the Statue of Liberty will be submerged in water. No, probably not. It's quite a tall statue, isn't it? If I remember correctly. But anyway, yes, this is a big debacle, this greenhouse emissions thing. But really, I don't think it would be so difficult to get an axe and smash your greenhouse. Go, just smash it like that. And tell your father, no more tomatoes, no more lettuces from our greenhouse. We're going to grow them in Brazil. And they could set up a scheme for Brazilian farmers to grow lettuces and tomatoes and things like that. And we could pay for them to grow it. Because that's much better than having these blasted greenhouses and creating such a damn problem in the environment, isn't it? Well, I think so. And, well, what about those plastic tomatoes? You get plastic tomatoes, and in a bowl, you know, you get all different vegetables, and surely you can get plastic lettuces. Plastic lettuce, plastic tomatoes. Try eating them, eh? Yeah. And that would put people off eating tomatoes and lettuces altogether, and there wouldn't even be a problem, would there? Or you could just change your diet. That's another option. Change your diet. Start eating, I don't know, potatoes on a stick, cabbages, yeah, rather than lettuce. Have a cabbage salad. Anything but lettuces and tomatoes, so that we don't have to have greenhouses. So there you go. There's the solution to this damn problem that's been plaguing humankind for quite some time in a seemingly complex and difficult way. And I don't know why it's so damn difficult. Anyway, I haven't been on YouTube for a few weeks now, and I apologise to you for that. I have been watching the Rugby World Cup, that's why I haven't been on. And I've kind of lost interest now because my team, the All Blacks, have lost. And they're a bit like, you know, when you go to the shop sometimes and there's a bottle of lemonade in there, and there's a fairly cheap brand with one of those very plain labels, and you buy it and you take the top off and it just goes like that. And you go, whoopsie daisies, this is going to taste like, I don't know, something very flat. And that's what our team's like in every World Cup, it would seem. Ah, well, never mind. There's always another 4 years for us to lose. And, yes, well, that'll be interesting, won't it? I wonder how we can lose next time. I haven't been up to much else, really. Just working, doing a bit of swimming, going to laughter yoga. I like that. And laughter yoga is a good old thing. I went to laughter yoga the other day after we lost the rugby. Yeah, that was quite good. It took me a little bit to get into it, but I did get into it eventually. And if only, I mean, we do in laughter yoga, if you don't know anything about it, we do different exercises that are associated with things that we take too seriously in life. So, for example, I've got no money laughter. Ha ha ha! I've got no money. Or I don't know, putting out the milk bottles laughter. If you're one of those sort of people who take putting out the milk bottles very serious, you can do that. Putting out the milk bottles laughter. Well, I think we should have done silly, stupid, unbelievably ridiculous referee laughter the other day, because that's what happened when we lost to France. The referee was effectively a blind bat playing rugby as a referee. I don't know. But he shouldn't have been there. He was a complete buffoon. Anyway, thanks for watching my latest video, and I'll try and be a little more consistent with them now that I can do so. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.